Am I actually online? Am I back? God, this is annoying. God, this is so annoying. Like, why did this happen? Why? OBS, why did you lose your internet connection? Like, Okay, at least it seems to work now again. Let me just save this. Let me return that. Let me get the link. Post it on OBS. Not post it on Discord, I mean. Everyone again. I don't have any luck with technical issues. Perfect. Send. Okay. And we're back. Ah, this is depressing. This is so sad. You just want to, like, have fun streaming a game, and your OBS just decides to, no, fuck you, you're not allowed to play anymore. And now there's only half as many people watching as before. Cool.
Leon!
I just hope that the issue is now resolved and it just works again.
Leon. Oh, no. Hey, it's me. It's Grace. Oh, please wake up. Come on.
Hello, Hellraiser. How are you doing?
Hey.
Hey, you. I was just resting my eyes.
You okay?
No, generally no fun allowed for me, I guess.
Let's do this.
Okay.
My source for all things necromancy, and it's live. Yep, I am live right now. For the third time today, thanks to internet issues.
Your wrong code will do. It'll destroy Elvis.
And he's just been waiting here the entire time. Why did we even leave when we just returned instantly?
Grace, whatever it takes. I can buy you some time.
No. No, I have an idea.
I trust you. I trust you.
Like, we ran away from him just to return to him.
The prodigal daughter returns.
Like, why even?
Password.
Fulfill your destiny, and all will be forgiven.
Only if you let Leon live.
Very well.
I like how the guy's just been smoking in here. Just like, doesn't care about anything. Wait, they actually give me the choice to release Elpis? I'm curious to see what Elpis is, not gonna lie. Leon said we should destroy it though, right?
I was wrong, and I am plagued by guilt.
I'm gonna destroy Elvis. You promise you'll end this.
This is it.
And my question is, can I like go to the other ending as well instantly, or do I have to like replay the entire game to see it?
What did you do?
What I had to.
Grace, get out of here!
I like that he can dodge bullets, but he can't dodge an axe.
Right behind you!
Leon! What are you doing? Come on!
We're just gonna fight the guy now, aren't we?
Leon!
It would be funny if we would just get like a game over when we like release it. Damn, guy dodged us and punches in the belly. Yeah, like this guy's in his prime and we are like fucked. Is he gonna like detonate a grenade on himself?
At least...
It's been a while since we had like also like multiple endings in a Resident Evil, right? This is definitely not the canon ending. We picked the wrong one, guys. They killed Leon. Wrong ending. Do we just get a game over? That would be kind of funny. We got a black screen. Okay, it does actually continue, okay.
I wish I could have saved you, Leon.
And all of this was just like right next to the impact crater. Wow. What a fucking anticlimactic ending. Rookie agent, rising agent. Total playtime 12.5 hours. Unlocked insanity mode, okay. Following content has been released. Following are now available in bonuses. Special content, models, concept art. The following costumes and weapon skins are added. Jacket, tactical light, alligator snapper. You can change costumes from bonus settings. Challenge is completed, okay. You can return to the point in the game just before Grace selects a password for Alpers. Would you like to alter your choice? Note, you won't lose any content received from completing the game. Yes, let's just go back instantly. Like, I like that the game just says, hey, you beat the game. However... Oh, this is so funny. This is so fucking funny. What do you mean this is how it ends?
Leon.
Okay, let's just... Release Alpers.
You are my hope. She is my hope. The blind hope.
I also like how it just ends with like the biggest fucking like non-ending ever, where it just like doesn't tell you the solution of anything.
This is it.
Oh, it's for Gideon again. Did he actually survive? Oh, it's yellow instead of blue or red.
What are you doing, Grace?
Spencer regretted what he did.
Well done.
You promised.
Yes, that I would let him live.
He's gonna infect Leon with Alpes, is he? Oh no, himself. Also fine.
Mr. Kennedy, I give you the honor of experiencing my power firsthand.
I'm not sure Elpis is what you think it is. There's nothing special about me. I was never any key. Spencer wanted to make amends.
But you released Elpis.
Oh shit, he actually gets... It's actually a cure, what the hell?
Is it? Tell me.
He turned himself into a normal human being, what?
Leon!
Why? My powers!
Elpis is Spencer's atonement. It's an antiviral.
This is so stupid, what?
Amazing. I am humbled by my master's genius.
Your research was wrong. Elpis wasn't a weapon. There was never a key.
Spencer's paper was obviously incomplete. There was no connection between Grace and Emily.
Do you know how much time and money I wasted on this?
Don't you see the genius? With Elpis, all virus-based weapons are useless. The world order would be thrown into chaos.
We wanted a weapon.
I mean, it is a weapon against bioweapons.
Save us anarchy. I will carry his torch and bring his vision to life.
You? You and Spencer were a means to an end.
Yet he outwitted you all.
Spencer defied us and paid the price with his life. He was nothing.
You are nothing but an imitation.
It's over, Victor.
He is a fucking Wesker clone, isn't he?
I'm with you.
Yeah.
We can't let him have it.
Ow.
Your ignorance is staggering.
It's a cure.
It's also an insanely potent cure. Look at that.
Oh, it's working. Leon, it's working. Wake up.
Now, let it all come down. All of it.
Here's what happened.
By the way, who was the helicopter that picked Grace up, now that I think about it? Also, this is like the second time where like a Wesker guy was like introduced, did something, and then was like instantly killed by his basically part of his creation. Are they ever gonna elaborate on that guy? I want to know if that was a Wesker clone.
Grab something!
Grab his beautiful biceps. Maybe not. Oh, look at him! He's in pure strength again. That's kind of cool.
Grace.
Oh my god, is that a fucking nuclear reactor?
Time to bury Umbrellas' last skeleton.
Spencer's vision lives through me. And I will see that it is brought to fruition.
He's so big, I love him.
How many more will have to die for that vision?
It seems your skills have diminished.
I mean, he's an old man at this point.
Sacrifices
parry, bitch! I like when I'm able to parry a big tentacle monster.
Not to me. I swore that I'd always protect those lives.
Is that good or bad? Look at how tall this man is! Him charging. Oh my god. What the anime? Ow!
Seems you're reaching your limit.
Oh my god, where did the fuck you get that from? Where the fuck are you whipping on a rocket launcher? Can I like stop him with any firepower, or do I actually have to like dodge the shit just?
I will not let those ideals win. Give it up.
Oh my god, AoE attacks. I definitely did enough damage when he instantly went to the next phase. Time to run, time to dodge. Thank you, Torius, for telling me that you play Mario Kart.
It's over.
Did he store that RPG up his tentacle or his ass? Like that fucking rocket launcher came out of fucking nowhere. I genuinely don't even know why we're fighting at this point, because like he wants to destroy bioweapons.
Good riddance.
Where's Grace, by the way? Oh, fuck. Okay. He turned into a big guy. What the hell? That's definitely a Resident Evil boss.
Nemesis.
A nemesis?
So damn relentless.
So he knows about Nemesis, okay? God damn. Does it mean like Nemesis is like an archetype of I'm actually unsure. Is Nemesis a known archetype of Tyrants? Oh my god, I can actually parry that as well. This game is so unserious. What do you mean I can parry that? Shotgun. Ow. Ow. Grab everything. Leon, baby. Ow. Ow. Oh, God. Parry you. Oh, shit. Okay, that destroyed everything. That's cool. Oh, fuck! Okay. I thought I could maybe shoot at the head, but nope. Okay, she's running up the arm. Cool. My boy, what you doing? I'm pretty sure a gun is more effective, but what do I know? I'm not the professional. Nemesis is part of a Type T variant, so yeah, it's an archetype. That's kind of sick. Yeah, I mean, the Nemesis, like, a big thing about Nemesis is that it's, like, constantly mutating. Constantly growing and getting, like, bigger. What the fuck is this gun? What do you mean it can do that?
This time, you ain't getting back up.
Grace, where are you?
Sherry.
The Nemesis is actually just a parasite implanted into a host? Really? It's a parasite. I didn't know that.
Grace!
Grace, hang on. Grace.
I'm still super confused about this entire subplot with the clone girls. Is she also a clone girl? Like, what the fuck?
Leon.
We need to get you out of here. Come on. Let's get you out.
There's no way out, is there?
Why am I getting flashbacks to Metro Prime 4 with this scene?
Well, I'm not gonna leave your side. I'm gonna sit right here with you.
Wait, did they just like both accept their death? What? What? Yep, a new mutant forms after the parasite is implanted and then becomes a different variant like Mr. X or Nemesis or this guy that we saw. Huh.
I guess this is it then.
It would actually also be really funny if the game just ends like this. That would be really, really funny. What the? Okay, who are these guys now? Is that Blue Umbrella? Please say that's Chris. That would be so funny.
Leon S. Kennedy?
Depends who's asking.
Alpha, you read me, sir? Yeah, they're safe. I got them. Yes, sir. Mr. Kennedy. I have a message from Captain Redfield.
Yes, it's that's Chris's unit. I have a message from Mr. Redfield. Oh. When the game ends like this would be so funny. Are they gonna like show Chris? Like is Chris is here at the end again, like in Resident Evil 8? Just because.
Can't believe that antiviral actually worked. Feel better than I have in ages.
Thank God.
I hope they secured more than enough for her as well.
We got a dose with your name on it.
Oh, good.
We'll be back in action in no time.
Thank you, Leon.
This is so funny.
It would have been a lot smoother if Chris hadn't been so late to the party.
Where is Chris, anyway?
No idea.
I'm sure I'll run into him at some point.
This is so fucking funny. Why is Chris just like a cameo guy in the modern Resident Evil games? He's just like there sometimes, maybe for no reason.
Yeah. Elpis really.
What is Jill doing? Or Rebecca?
Umbrella hasn't left us any more nasty.
Or Billy?
I wish we could.
Or
see-
Barry?
Grace. I didn't hit any of her vitals. She could still be alive.
What are you saying?
Oh, Elpis could technically save her.
Save her.
Can we like demutify that girl? That would be so funny as well. Like she just like grows back into a small girl. What? This is so... Oh, I love how bad insane Resident Evil is.
Trading bioweapons lab located here in the ruins of Raccoon City. The origin point for the worldwide spread of bioorganic weapons. This illegal facility appears to have been in operation for decades.
Sources say that the extension of the lockdown and the recent series of mysterious deaths may be related to tragic events in Raccoon City.
What is this ending?
East in Raccoon City has led the
I don't know. I think this is genuinely funny. Sorry.
into Oswald Spencer and the long-defunct Umbrella Corporation. Some believe the government deliberately drove Umbrella
I-
into bankruptcy.
The late Alyssa Ashcroft is credited with cracking the Oswald Spencer story. Conspiracy theorists are already claiming that she was killed in a cover-up, and that the organization responsible is secretly controlling our government.
Tonight, in a speech from the Oval Office.
Funny that you mention that Chris would just punch the story into submission. That's what he did in Resident Evil 7. Like, if you didn't know that, obviously we're gonna play all of the games at some point. I just did the retrospective for like the first game last year, but I want to like do a retrospective for every Resident Evil game. So at some point in the future, maybe in the next few years, I am also gonna replay this on stream again, simply because we have to like talk about it. Like, I'm also gonna like download and archive all these streams for myself so that I can like use them for the future when we actually like get to that point in the retrospective. And maybe I can like do a future run then where we just like rush through it with like New Game Plus bullshit and stuff like that. But there is a side mode, like a DLC story in Resident Evil 7 where you play as Chris that takes place after the end of the game, where he just like goes into the like the mansion and tries to like clear out the rest. And like his gameplay is literally just punching shit. He's super like it's basically a mini Metroidvania where you unlock upgrades to like progress further. And he just like punches everything to death. It's so funny. But like the game is trying to like recontextualize so much of the Resident Evil story. It's kind of ridiculous. With now everything being unveiled about like this like secret super organization that is controlling the government, and that Umbrella like actually wasn't like filed for bankruptcy because like nobody like its stock market like price fell to like death after what they told us in Resident Evil 4. No, in actuality it was like a cover-up to like so that they can like still do their shit in the background. It's like so stupid. Also with them trying to like make everything make sense, and like, oh, here, like, Spencer was, like, regretful, and he tried to make amends. Yeah, the eugenics guy that has, like, a literal cult of followers that all do his bidding definitely wanted to. Oh, this is so dumb. I love it. I need to see you play Revelations and Revelations 2. I have played both of them. Both of them are the stupidest stories in video game history. The first game is just so all over the place. Like, it's so weird and stupid. It has so many, like, contrived plots with, like, double agents and triple agents and quadruple agents and, like, the most ridiculous, over-the-top story ever. It's hilarious. And then there's, like, so many, like, cliffhangers and, like, future setups that happen in the end of Revelations 1 that are never picked up ever again. It's so funny. And then Revelations 2 happens, which is a lot more coherent, but has, like, these two paths. So, like, one path taking place, like, 6 months in the past, and the other path taking place, like, right in the moment. And also with like, I think it was either the wife or the sister of Wesker trying to like get her like mind into the body of a child to like to turn immortal or whatever, and it works at the end of the game, and she and they never did anything with that. There's just like, we know from like that in the year 2010 or something, there was like an 80-year-old girl that is actually like the sister / wife, I don't remember, of Wesker, and she's just out there and we don't know what has happened. She has to be like 20 at this point. She has to be a full adult. And she's just out there doing whatever the fuck if they never elaborated. And I can tell you right now, the second Revelations 3 is gonna release, they are not going to elaborate. It's not gonna have to do anything with that. We won't get to know anything about that story path, and they're never gonna bring it back. The hot zombie lady, yeah, remember, with like the most stupidest design ever in a like for like a female soldier that I've ever seen. We are gonna play the Revelations games at some point in the future. I'm gonna live stream them all. My current plan that I'm thinking is the next retrospective would be Resident Evil 2 and 2 Remake, and also the 2 board game, because I actually own the Resident Evil 2 board game and I want to like feature that in the video as well because I think it's funny. Then a video about Resident Evil 3 and 3 Remake, a video about Code Veronica, and if it takes me another 5 years again to like make these videos, there's a good chance that the Code Veronica remake is already out, because you know the Code Veronica remake is in development. That was announced a while ago. And I would want to talk about Code Veronica and the remake, obviously, in one video, then 4 and the 4 remake. And then we have like 5, 6. But the thing would be, how would I do that? I think the way I would do this is play 5, then Revelations, then 6, then Revelations 2, then 7, 8, and 9. So that's a bunch of videos. It also depends on like how long the Resident Evil 3 video would be, because if it wouldn't be too long, I would do the same thing as in the first video, where it was like Resident Evil 1, the remake, and 0. And maybe just like make a big video about like Resident Evil 3, Resident Evil 3 remake, and then as well just Resident Evil Code Veronica. And maybe I'm just gonna make a separate video about the remake. Because it would be important to talk about Code Veronica before we talk about Resident Evil 5, due to the story. It's important to read the story, and it would also like fit to talk about Code Veronica and Resident Evil 3 in the same video, because if you didn't know that, Code Veronica was actually supposed to be Resident Evil 3 before it took too long and they made like this actual spin-off game, Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. It was just supposed to be called Resident Evil Nemesis, and we made it the actual 3, which is also why it takes place simultaneously with Resident Evil 2, just from like a different perspective of what like Jill is doing at the same time, where like Leon and Claire are just in the RPD. So yeah, just for the future, we are gonna talk about the Revelations games, and I'm gonna make fun of them a lot during the stream and in the video. But okay, let's finish this.
The president is expected to reject allegations of any government involvement since the Raccoon City incident.
Of course he's like still a human in there. This is just such a funny ending. Koshi Nakanishi, you're a fucking madman. I can't say it any other way. If you don't know, he's also the director of Revelations and 7. What a ending. What a fucking ending. Is that song copyrighted? Like, is... Oh, this is just so funny. I mean, I genuinely like this game. There's like... the only part I really did not like was the segment where you were facing off against the babies. And yes, Yifon, starting with the next stream, we're gonna play more necromancy games. The current video is coming along quite well, and I just want to like play more necromancy games. Maybe also like start writing on the script for the next necromancy games video while I'm still working on one, just to like have a easier flow. Get 2 big necromancy videos out. So maybe that we can, like, while I'm already working on the next big necromancy video, then I can also just like already start playing Resident Evil 2. That would be the main goal right now. I think that would also like work the best like that. Yeah. At least that's like the current goal. 2 necromancy videos in a row after that. It depends, actually, now I remember. Until then, next necromancy video after the current one is gonna be out, the Diablo 4 DLC probably dropped, the expansion. And I obviously want to make a video about that one as well. Yeah, so it's either gonna be like 2 necromancy videos, then Resident Evil, or 2 necromancy videos and then Diablo and then Resident Evil. It all depends on how quick I am. So probably gonna have Diablo and then Resident Evil 2. I mean, I knew the story would go insane. I like, from like the previews and everything, they all said the story is like ridiculous at some point. And yeah, like the second you like leave the hospital, the game just turns into a shit show. Like, you can tell it's made by the Revelations guy. Let's just say that. It was definitely a roller coaster ride. It was definitely a big roller coaster ride. It was a fun ride. I was very entertained. The fan service was very on the nose, but at least it was well done. It was like good fan service. I just hope they like, don't know what we will do for the next game. Maybe we will try to like get to the bottom of like the entire like, you know, big government, shadow government thing that they introduced here now. Maybe they're gonna do something with that for the 10th game. Would be like a big anniversary thing as well. Like, ooh, 10 games of Resident Evil. Like 10 mainline games and shit. Like, I mean, considering we also mentioned Chris, maybe we would get like Chris in the next game. Maybe it would actually also be playable again. Because we had like 2 rare games in a row where he was in, but he never was playable in the main part of the game. But he was just like a side character. So maybe it would be cool in the next game to like say, hey, here, let's bring him back. Maybe Emily's a little bit grown up. Maybe Grace is gonna appear again. Maybe the daughter of Ethan is gonna make a reappearance because please do something with her. There's a bunch of stuff they can just do. And it's gonna be fun either way. I just like the worst part about Resident Evil. Like, this is by far the worst part about Resident Evil is they introduce so many like stories, concepts, and characters that they never do anything with it. Like, they end games and then they just start something new, which in itself isn't really that bad. My issue is they never finish storylines. Like, they set up stuff and they never deliver on it, which is what I find very unsatisfying with the series. But man, wasn't that a fun experience? I can just put it on the list now. Come on. Open up. Man, now I see what you mean. That literally just looks like Leon's dick is whipped out there. Oops, open up my list. Get my face blown out as well as again. Wait. Resident Evil Requiem. I mean, I liked it a lot. I think I liked the altars more this year from like the games that I've beaten so far, but it was good. It's really good. I just have to say it again. I cannot wait to like watch the VOD of this YouTuber I mentioned earlier. I want to see Speckobs react to that shit. Because that guy's a fucking nutcase when it comes to Resident Evil. He is very critical of the series, but he also really loves it. And I just want to see him react to this story. I just want to see what he says. Also, is there potential to have like a multi-Wesker fight of the next game? Like, this was 1000% a Wesker clone. But just turned himself into a human, which is hilarious. It's just fucking hilarious. Also, apparently he just wasn't, like, affected by Ouroboros, but that was T-Virus. Yeah, I don't know what to say. Oh, there's more cutscenes.
And Sherry's okay? Oh, good. I'm so glad. And Lee, yeah, she's doing great. I'm actually teaching her how to read.
Aw. Wait, did you develop eyesight again?
Grace. Where's that report?
Sorry. Leon, gotta go. Catch up soon.
Aw, that's actually adorable. Is she now basically a mother herself? That's nice. I kind of like that ending for her. Wait, there's more stuff at the crater? Is it the Wesker clone? Okay, who are these guys? Oh, that's more of these hunk guys.
AA forces have been neutralized. Retrieving the objective before they send in the wolves.
The wolves is... I'm guessing the wolves is Chris's unit. Hope and Requiem. Now my question is, was that a tease for a DLC or was that a tease for the next game? I hope there's gonna be a DLC, it'll be fun. The following content has been added to bonuses. Grace's report. Behind the scenes video, Grace's report. Oh, there's another weapons we unlocked. Freya's needle. Oh, that's a Grace weapon. Let's go. Let's actually look. What is all the stuff we got? Infinite ammo. RPG. Infinite durability for the hatchets. Infinite ammo for guns. It needs 50,000 CP. I hate that they call it CP. Why the fuck? Oh, costume for Leon, the RPD uniform. Nice. Oh, FBI attire. I think I missed some of the... Yeah, I did miss it, right? Yeah, redemption. I can actually buy the gun for this guy. Let's actually check everything out that we just got. Obviously, concept art and everything. I don't want to buy any of this until I... got all the weapons first. And Victor mutated. Is there no like big Victor boss thing monster? Garmer. The Children. It's such a funny name. Behind the scene. Oh, that's cool. Showing how everything was made with like the motion capture.
If this is about the report you asked for yesterday, it'll be ready in 3. No, 2 days tops.
Put a hold on that for now. We found another body. One that exhibits the same pathology as the others we've been investigating.
I generally love motion capture acting. It looks so cool. It looks so cool.
What the? They asked for Miss Ashcroft and then they hung up on me. Rude. What the?
They're coming. Grace, we need to go.
Go where?
This is so interesting. Look at all of this. This is so cool. I love it. Grace's report. The truth behind Raccoon City. It's 60 pages! In 1998, Raccoon City was devastated by a massive outbreak caused by a viral leak from the pharmaceutical giant Umbrella. The United States government responded by launching a missile strike to wipe out the infected and erected a blockade to seal off the city. In 2004, the following of court trial, the Umbrella Corporation declared bankruptcy. A complete account of the events was never released. Yeah. I generally still have like no clue what all the like little girls had to do with any of this. They were like so unimportant to the actual like story. However, in October 2026, it was discovered that the city has been used as a hub for the production of trafficking of bioweapons. This report reveals that the established narrative of the Raccoon City incident was falsified and elucidates newly discovered truths surrounding the incident. 1968. To properly understand the truth, we must first go back to the beginning of it all. In 1968, Oswald E. Spencer, James Marcus, and Edward Ashford founded the Umbrella Corporation. Wait, Edward Ashford? Isn't that Grace's second name like Ashford? What the hell? Having witnessed the horrors of the Second World War and the dread of a Cold War, Spencer felt a sense of despair at watching the world repeat the same mistakes. He felt it was his duty to bring about a change to humanity. As stated in court records following the Raccoon City incident, his ultimate goal was to bring about the viral evolution of the human race. Thus, he relentlessly pursued virus research through illegal and inhumane ways. This fact remains unchanged. 1970s. From the very beginning of Umbrella, the company faced rapid change and intense internal strife, most notably the sharp ideological divide between Spencer and Marcus. According to court records, this conflict was cited as the primary factor leading to the unusual developments which followed. Marcus... Yeah, James Marcus was the guy who made the leeches, right? He's the leech guy. In 1978, James Marcus developed the T-virus, which would go on to become the cause of the subsequent outbreak. 1980s. This is a crucial period for understanding the basis of what caused the incidents of the truth behind the entire case. Spencer's influence and ARC's establishment. Spencer used internal politics to have Marcus demoted, absorbing T-virus research into a facility under his own control. From then on, Umbrella began to actively research and develop bioweapons under Spencer's leadership. The underground facility known as ARC, which was discovered during recent events, originally served as the administrative center of Umbrella's research. Several documents outlining Spencer's plan for ARC have also been discovered. Excerpts from confiscated records. Long-term strategic review, 1980. 0422. So like in April. ARC-centric integrated research roadmap. Step 1. Concentrated investment into Wesker's plan and the T-virus. In the 80s. Okay. Step 2. Establishment of ARC as a central command center. Step 3. Development of ELPIS. Step 4. Memory transfer and force evolution. This is the first recorded instance of a significant keyword, ELPIS. The connections involvement. The following documents regarding Marcus's involvement were also discovered. Excerpts from confiscated records, receipt of donation 1986. Recipient James Marcus, sender F Foundation. Amount $30 million. This document shows a suspicious flow of funds being channeled to Marcus. Past FBI investigations revealed that the source of the funds, the F Foundation, was just one of the puppet organizations of the connections. The F Foundation no longer exists. Also, I'm just noticing, wasn't there like the suitcase that we never opened? I think. The Connections is a criminal organization that various government agencies have been sounding the alarm against for years. This illicit group is at the heart of all this. Evidence suggests that the Connections sought involvement with Umbrella's central operations. Additional documents belonging to the protege of Marcus, Brandon Bailey, have been uncovered. Excerpts from confiscated records. Telegraph log 1988. Sender Brandon Bailey. Recipient F Foundation. Preparations are complete. I think it's time they make contact with me directly. Don't you? I await a response. This indicates that Bailey took over correspondence with the Connections, succeeding Marcus. Bailey was rumored to be the founder of the Connections, but he may have only been a small cog in the larger machine. We now believe the Connections has had deep roots in the criminal underworld since before the 1980s. Much about the Connections remain unknown. Spencer's Purge. In order for Spencer to obtain complete control over Umbrella, he used force to deal with any internal opposition and influential adversaries. A list of these individuals, seemingly prepared by an associate of Spencer's, was recently discovered. Excerpts from confiscated records. Re-evaluation list. Following the CEO's re-evaluation protocol, measures will be taken against these individuals. Sharon Moore, Michael Kramer, James Marcus. Omitted. 1990s. During this period, Umbrella continued to grow and expand through ties with the government. The organization became so large that Spencer could no longer fully control it. Numerous accidents plagued Umbrella facilities around the world as a result of poor management. Furthermore, information was being leaked to rival organizations and the Connections due to moles who had infiltrated the company. Yet despite the circumstances, Spencer was able to thoroughly protect and complete his research at ARC. The research, Elpis. While most records regarding Elpis were lost with the destruction of ARC, a precious few remain. Excerpts from confiscated records. Spencer's message 199. Data missing. Trisol HCF, the family of Umbrella. The family and Umbrella, Elpis shall bring it all to an end. The only information leaked about Elpis was that it had the potential to upset the military balance of the entire world. However, a strictly managed password, known only to Spencer, was needed to access it. What is Elpis? Elpis is a powerful antiviral drug. However, this was unknown to those who sought it. The Connections and other black market groups mistakenly thought it has to be a powerful bioweapon with a potential to control human minds. This confusion likely stemmed from the fierce competition surrounding bioweapon development. It was common knowledge that Spencer, the developer of Elpis, aimed for the evolution of control of humanity through viral technology. Completion of Elpis. Based on data taken from the confiscated records and changes in Spencer's behavior, we believe Elpis was completed around the mid-1990s. After this period, the records show a marked decrease in the number of public statements from Spencer. A similar decrease in activity was also observed at the Raccoon City orphanage. So basically, like, these girls that he made with like their brain stuff were literally just like the result of the Elpis experiments. So disturbingly, it is suspected that the children at the orphanage had long been used for Umbrella experimentation. While Spencer frequently visited the orphanage, records indicate he stopped in the 1990s. Furthermore, the orphanage was under the research jurisdiction of William Birkin in the late 90s. Birkin turned against Spencer, ultimately leading to the leak of the T-virus. Yeah, William Birkin. That's the scientist from Resident Evil 2. So that's how the T-virus got leaked, through Birkin just being a bitch while he was making the G-virus. 1998, the Raccoon City incident. The T-virus leaked from the Umbrella research facility in Raccoon City, causing an unprecedented outbreak. In response, the government decided to launch a missile strike on the city under the pretense of containing the spread. However, this is where we have been misled. The missile strike was not launched to prevent the spread of infection. A plan was formed to disrupt the relationship between the government and Umbrella and shift the blame for all illegal activities onto Spencer. Found records indicate that the Connections lobbied for this missile strike. Excerpts from confiscated records. Access log, first assembly minutes. ARC has been secured. Comments the missile strike. The blame will fall solely on Spencer. With this, Umbrella will be dismantled and we'll seize their assets. The goal was the acquisition of Umbrella's assets, particularly the thing they believed would disrupt the world's military balance, Elpis. Due to Bailey's involvement, the Connections were aware of Umbrella's inner workings prior to the Raccoon City incident. This set them up to a swiftly secure Ark before instructing the government to carry out the missile strike. After the Raccoon City incident, the Umbrella Trials. As is well known, trials were held after the events of the Raccoon City incident. Testimony from Raccoon City survivors, along with evidence submitted by the Global Pharmaceutical Consortium, demonstrated the scope of Umbrella's nefarious activities. Evidence against Spencer was presented at the trials by his subordinate, Albert Wesker. Wait, Albert Wesker was part of these trials? It is now evident that Wesker was linked to Tricell, which in turn had strong ties to the Connections. Therefore, it is highly likely there was pressure from the government to end the Connections during these trials. In 2004, following the outcome of the trials, Umbrella was forced into bankruptcy. Just as the Connections and the government intended, Oswald E. Spencer was held accountable as CEO, and he disappeared from public eye. Acquisition of Ark. The Connections and the government seized Ark during the Raccoon City incident. Thereafter, Ark served as a base for the research, development, and distribution of bioweapons. Documents believed to be transaction lists have also been seized. These list Umbrella's competitors, along with organizations that were previously found guilty of illegal activity. Unfortunately, most evidence was lost with the collapse of Ark. Recovery efforts continue, but success is unlikely. Proliferation of bioterrorism. Following the Raccoon City incident, weaponized viruses developed by Umbrella were leaked. Subsequently, instances of bioterrorism utilizing this technology spread around the globe. Yeah, we know about that with like Resident Evil Revelations 1 alone, there's like multiple cities being destroyed by bioterrorism. In 2013, President Adam Benford was assassinated in a bioterrorism attack. Intelligence agencies report that the president wished to reveal the full truth of the Raccoon City incident. It is possible that President Benford was privy to the fact revealed in this report. Spencer's final years. Remaining records about Spencer after the dissolution of Umbrella are scarce, but a new source of information has recently come to light. An interview conducted by Alyssa Ashcroft. Despite being responsible for countless atrocities, Spencer showed some signs of remorse in this interview. Having lost everything, he sought atonement. While Elpis is a powerful instrument that can render viral weapons inert, it also has the potential as a panacea to be used for good. It's possible that Spencer's true motivation behind Elpis were peace and redemption. While he remained obsessed with the evolution of humanity throughout his later years, most testimonies describe him as nothing but a senile old man. Spencer died in 2006. At his secluded estate, his true intentions behind developing Elpis will forever remain unknown. Conclusion. As we can see from the records, the Umbrella Corporation's liquidation was intentionally orchestrated by the Connections and the US government. Furthermore, they were involved in the illegal development and trafficking of bioweapons in Raccoon City. The extent of which past and present governments were involved requires further investigation. Much about the Connections remains shrouded in mystery, and most records of their involvement were destroyed alongside Ark. Countless lives have been lost. As government officials, we have a duty to pursue the truth. If anything, finding it will finally offer some closure to everyone who fell victim to these heinous actions. FBI intelligence analyst Grace Ashcroft. That's like a crazy report of like the entire like events involved with Umbrella over the entire series. Main story complete. Challenge details have been unlocked. Okay, let's look at like what we've achieved so far even. I want to see what all the achievements are that I'm missing. Deja vu, encounter an outbreak in Rainwood. Yeah. Descend into darkness, reach the basement of a care center. It's been a long night. Research the courtyard of a care center. A harsh reality, escape the care center, going down, reach the ground using the suspended platform. The hero returns, arrive at RPD. I remember that too, defeat the super tyrant. Umbrella's legacy, find Ark. The final mission, start exploring the lower levels of Ark. Hope and Requiem, complete the main story by releasing Elpis. Rookie Agent, complete the main story on at least casual difficulty. Rising Agent, complete the main story on at least standard modern difficulty. Resolute Agent, complete the main story on at least standard classic difficulty. Complete the main story on insanity difficulty. Okay, like, I obviously don't have standard classic and insanity. Use an ink ribbon to save at a typewriter. And what if I don't have this one? By the way, I'm getting like 40,000 CP through completing the game on insanity difficulty, which is kind of crazy. Okay. It's not just like complete, not like do like something crazy with it, just complete the game. Out of sight, out of mind. Store an item in the item box as grace. The old-fashioned way, yeah, ink ribbon typewriter. Like mother, like daughter, unlock a drawer with a lockpick. Fatal dose, defeat a zombie using the hemolytic injector. Science, unlock a crafting recipe using analysis. The power of blood, craft an item using the blood collector. Blood, more blood, use 300 microsamples of infected blood. Bring out the big guns, stun the girl with Requiem. Makes sense, they have a big monster girl. The hunt begins, destroy one Mr. Raccoon Memoriam. Untouchable, parry, and enemy attack. Can I borrow this? Throw a weapon dropped by an enemy. Chop chop, defeat 3 zombies with a hatchet finishing attack. Retail therapy, purchase an item from the supply box. Tailor-made, upgrade a weapon. Road rage, stop one of Victor's attacks on the highway. Master craftsman, craft every possible item with Leon. We have 7 out of 9. Bang for your buck, defeat at least 3 enemies with a single Requiem shot. Cat got your tongue? Cut the tongue of a licker, B2 using the hatchet. You can do that? Okay. Order up. Defeat the chef in the care center in the main story. You can actually kill him, okay. Deadly duet. Defeat the 2 singers in the main story. Yeah. Grace and Goliath. Defeat a chunk as Grace. The fuck is a chunk? Wait, what the fuck is a chunk? Is it like the fat guy? Can you... Resident Evil Requiem... Chunk. Yeah. The fat guy is killable. He's called Chunk. Defeat a chunk as Grace. Internal dispute. Make a zombie attack another zombie in the hospital wards. Probably just like one of the ones with like weapons, just like attack another one. Season Pro. Defeat 300 enemies. No, today. Not today, but defeat all the planned 43 seedlings. No save is safe. Open every save in the main story. Create expectations. Open all BSAA containers. Cool. Case closed. Read all the files of the main story. I'm missing 3 files. I'm so pissed off. You little rascal. Destroy every Mr. Raccoon Memoriam. I'm missing 3 of them. Speed Demon. Complete the main story by releasing Elpis within 4 hours. Also, I think I can do an easy. Credit where credit is due. Earn 200,000 credits. Bloodlust. Collect 5,000 microsamples of infected blood with a blood collector. And didn't even collect 2,000. Model Mania. View all the models. Curator. View all concept art. Never touch the stuff. Complete the main story without using herbs or med injectors. Like, okay, so I'm guessing like Speed Demon and never touch the stuff are probably like the best thing to do in like a single run on easy. Minimalist, complete the main story without Grace using the blood collector. Also a thing for easy. The final puzzle, let the sweet pair hear the voice. What? The final puzzle, let the sweet pair hear the voice. Ah, there's also... Okay, that's cool. There's a mode to, like, play the entire game with Leon in a jacket. Obviously, I want to play with him in Noir, though. It's kind of nice that he actually has also, like, an RE4 skin. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool, yeah. Is it just, like, straight up his model from RE4? That would be really funny. I really like this outfit on her, not gonna lie. Oh, nice. The tactical light for the alligator snapper. We need to check how this, like, apocalypse filter looks. That looks kind of interesting. Let's actually see. I'm just interested, what is the final mission? Like, the final puzzle. Let the sweet pair hear the voice. What does that mean? I'm actually just gonna... Resident Evil Requiem. Let the sweet pair hear the voice. Final puzzle solution. Those with particularly keen eye for puzzles and challenges will spend no time at all trying to solve the mysterious final puzzle challenge in Resident Evil Requiem, which consists of a bunch of obtuse clues and steps that can be incredibly easy to miss. Okay. Finding these hints and ultimately piecing them together throughout the game is no easy feat by any means, and that's why, at the time of writing, we still haven't been able to solve it. Below, we've detailed all of the final puzzle clues, hints and steps we've found so far in the hopes that perhaps the person reading this might be able to do something with them. If you do solve a final puzzle in Resident Evil Requiem using these clues and hints, please let us know. Oh yeah, right, with the hourglass is never used and shit. What the fuck? Huh. Okay, this is like a giant puzzle through the entire game. Seeing a lot of people finishing RE9 today. Synth Potato, is it the... I think I know that guy, yeah. Please take a look at this and help us solve the final puzzle. Resident Evil Requiem has an insanely complex Easter egg titled The Final Puzzle. I have spent countless hours attempting to decode it. These are all my findings. Minor spoilers ahead. I recommend reading after you finish the Rhodes Care Home section of the game. This puzzle started when I first noticed that the severed hand that you can pick up right after escaping the basement gets a check mark in your inventory if you finish Rhodes, meaning that it has a use somewhere in Rhodes that I missed. The final puzzle is in the challenges menu, and its description says, let the sweet pair hear the voice. My first finding was that you can actually scan the severed hand in the blood analyzer, revealing a secret message, let's play, and a series of letters. After consulting a doctor friend of mine, she was able to translate this into a message that simply says glitch. I had no idea what to do with this. But curiously, I did notice that the hourglass that you can find in Victor's office has a secret message that says you 380,000. Later I noticed on the side of a blood analyzer it says G is 15 with a bunch of zeros, and the final clue that that made it all make sense was in the files. In one file about Grace's blood analysis, it says C. Yeah, the C is 4.2 lie. This was the hint I needed to crack this. What the fuck is happening here? Why does this game have like a super secret, like, conspiracy thing? I am an aerospace engineer. I recorded that lie is not any real measurement for blood or fluid. It's light years. So what is 4.2 light years away from Earth? The Alpha Centauri system. A star. Let's go back to you. 380,000. So what is 380,000 kilometers away from Earth? The moon. And G, applying the same logic, that's almost the exact distance to the sun. As you are finding the quartz and roads, each one is hidden behind a puzzle that has the exact moon, sun, star key to unlock them. So first I checked the west wing and found nothing, but going to the east wing, because people are nuts. Like, they didn't just like say, like, look at this shit. The guy was able to figure this out because he has a doctor friend who was able to like translate the shit to glitch, and he's a aerospace engineer, so we like were just like able to realize that it was talking about light years. Like, let me just like try to continue just reading this. So first, I checked the west wing and found nothing, but going to the east wing, I freaked out when I saw that it's interactable. The machine is glitched, just like the original message from the blood analyzer said. So now that I knew C is star, G is sun, and U is moon, I went back to the original message and noticed that RNI codon only uses a mix of the letters C, G, U, and A. I decided to ignore A as I didn't have any value for it and entered the password exactly as the screen was that order. That's actually pretty we saw it in the other article. Wait, the Resident Evil Requiem puzzle. Look at that, look at that. Here's like the Let's Play clue with like the numbers and like the sun, moon, star, everything. Here's like scanning the hand. Here's the like hourglass. There's no time playing around when you look at the basketball court, but apparently when you like, look at this statue that they found in the gun shop, it says just ignore A. I didn't even find that. And of course, yeah, he just ignored A. Like he just said, he just ignored A and just cared for C, G, and U. So what he entered was sun, sun, star, sun, moon, star, sun, moon, star, moon. And it led to a very, very creepy little girl laughing. What the fuck? I thought that was absolutely it for this Easter egg. And that something just got activated somewhere in roads. But after searching the entire area up and down multiple times, I have found nothing. After finally getting the opportunity to speak to other reviewers about this mystery, I found out only 3 people have actually gotten this far pre-launch and discovered it themselves. Most were working within groups. And I seem to be the first person in the world that found the values of C, U, G and its meanings, rather than trial and erroring it. So to say, it's insane that I solved it this much with no real group is an amazing feat, and I'm very proud of it. This puzzle is not finished. We have been looking into various codes and numbers around the game. My personal theory is that there is another code that we can enter into that machine with sun, star, moon, and that the laugh is basically Capcom mocking us for thinking it would be this easy. How we get that code? I have zero clue. The first person who solved this will earn their place in Resident Evil history. Good luck continuing this hunt. So I just made an entire video about it, yeah. Let's just watch this. He's like clearing out the hand. Let's play, he gets the code. Step 2, the sequence of letters here are RNA codons. They're translated to glitch. Step 3, with the hourglass, you find in Victor's office after meeting the pilot, empty out the side of for a secret message. Yeah, our first secret message is U is this number. Second secret message is Oh god, it's like literally just a sticker on that thing. What the fuck? The final secret message can be found in the files. Light years is not a normally measurement used at all and actually is light years. Yeah, as an aerospace engineer, I recognized this and finally pieced it all together. It is interactable, only the one in the East Wing is, and you can enter the code, yeah. Yeah, that love is terrifying. This is as far as I've gotten solo. I have tried counter solutions and none work. Only this combination gets the laugh, but nothing changes. Nobody in the world has solved this fully yet. Whoever finds out the next step will go down in ARI history. Go for being the first to solve this mystery. Good luck. I noticed you had said zombies cannot go into the main hall in your Reddit reply to someone asking about moving zombies from one side of a building to the other. I killed a zombie in the main hall, though, earlier in my playthrough. Fluke or worth attempting some killing? Someone commented this is on the IGN article about the puzzle. Has anyone tried this out yet? Clever, there are two vowels of two consonants. If you pair each type together and swap each letter for the other, you get the complementary RNA sequence. Thus, instead of sun, sun, star, sun, moon, sun, moon, star, moon, you would get star, star, sun, moon, moon, star, moon, sun, star, star, sun, moon. Only issue is now you would have to enter 13 inputs instead of 12. And since I don't have the game yet, I don't know if you can even enter 13 different inputs. Another possibility is that the affiliations are the ones that are flipped, meaning ignore A actually means ignore U, and A is moon, C is sun, and G is star. Tried it, none work. Yeah, this is the thing with like ignore A where it tells you that. But Easter eggs, depth is next level, space distances as the key is genius. Yeah, it's like, what is even happening here? Like, Hellraiser is saying it perfectly. What the fuck? Like, this is so hyper complex. What are you telling me? There's a mystery in a modern video game. Like, okay, to be fair, 2 days after release, but there still hasn't been uncovered. Like, nobody knows how to do it yet. Let the sweet pair hear the voice. It's a puzzle that nobody has solved yet. That is actually kind of sick. I'm gonna, keep an eye. I'm gonna keep an eye out to the solution. Also because I want to get an achievement, because it's 20,000 CP. I want that. We have only 19 incomplete, which is complete the main game on standard classic, complete the main story on insanity difficulty, use an ink ribbon to save at a typewriter, craft every possible item with Leon, defeat at least 3 enemies with a single requiem shot, cut the tongue of a licker, beta 2 using the hatchet, defeat the chief in the care center in the main story, defeat a chunk as Grace, make a zombie attack another zombie in the hospital ward, read all the files, destroy every Mr. Raccoon memoriam, complete the main story by releasing Elpis within 4 hours, earn 200,000 credits, collect 5,000 microsamples of infected blood with a blood collector, view all models, view all concept art, complete the main story without using herbs or med injectors, complete the main story without Grace using the blood collector, and let the sweet pair hear the voice. What a absolutely insane way to end this game. Capcom is so crazy. Okay, let's look at the like actual like special stuff we just got. There's costumes. Don't really need them right now. There's items. Let's just Matsuoka Master Manual, a manual that allows you to permanently increase the capacity of a blood collector even higher. Okay. Infinite ribbon. Required when using a typewriter. It never runs out, guaranteeing endless typing. This item can be collected from the item box. Complete the main story by releasing Elpis within 4 hours. Okay. So, I think what my thing would be is if I would want to attempt a hardcore run, which probably also requires the ink, like that you use ink ribbons. I would want to get the speed demon achievement first, so that I can like get the infinite ribbon. It just have an easier time with ink ribbons. Tactical tracker modded. A bootleg tactical tracker, the system has been modified to offer more credits per kill. The tactical tracker will upgrade after purchase. Okay, so just like a better version. Rugged Rookie Charm increases firepower. Yeah. Raccoon Roundup map. A map of Raccoon City that marks the location of a certain adorable rascal. Yeah, I probably need this if I want to like find the last few. The more important stuff for now is gonna be the weapons. I definitely want a few weapons. Let's just look. There's Freya's Needle for Grace, a lightweight machine pistol that can be carried in one hand. Prioritizes firing rate over precision, uses handgun ammo. This item can be collected from the item box. So just like a machine pistol for her. Kotetsu. It may look like a simple makeshift knife, but it's an incredibly well-made blade that will never break. This item can be collected from the item box. So just like an infinite knife. Yeah, that would be actually kind of helpful for Grace. Matilda, we already got that. Ghost Grudge. A large revolver with a demonic symbol engraved on the grip. Uses the cartridges for the Requiem. This item can be collected from the supply box. Redemption. A break-action single-shot pistol. This custom version of a mid-20th century model delivers immense firepower, uses rifle ammo. That would be probably pretty insane, yeah. The Clatter Carabine. An assault rifle fitted with a large suppressor, has a moderate rate of fire, but each shot packs a punch, uses machine gun ammo. This item can be collected from the supply box. Mortal Edge, a formidable instrument of death. It has taken countless lives and is steeped in a long, bloody history. Has exceptional parry capabilities. So this is basically just to like start out the game with Mortal Edge. RPG 7. A rocket launcher developed for anti-tank use. The simple design boasts devastating power, equally effective against non-tank enemies. Obviously. This item can be collected from the supply box. With advanced tuning, we need to find the last 3 raccoons for that. Infinite ammo, it costs 50,000 CP. Infinite durability costs 20,000. Infinite RPG ammo costs 35,000. I would definitely want the infinite ammo. Infinite ammo would be the most important thing for the beginning, I think. But if I would want infinite ammo, I would need... I'm at like not even 10,000 right now. If I would want to get that, I would need stuff like never touch the stuff. To not heal myself. Never like minimalist, never like use a blood collector. And speed demon. There's also Remarkable Agent, which allows me to get the Insanity difficulty thing. Man, rushing through this game in such a short amount of time is gonna be such a slog. I think I would want like stronger weapons for that. This is a lot harder than in Resident Evil Village. Village was relatively easy for the limited ammo because it was like weapon specific, so you didn't buy it for all weapons, you bought it for like a single weapon. Which made it a lot easier to just, you know, just get it for like the Magnum in the beginning and just like rush through the game with that and then get it for other stuff. Complete the main story without Grace using the blood collector. I think I have to do multiple runs. I don't think I'm gonna be able to like just restart the game on easy and instantly go, yeah, I'm not gonna use the blood collector, I'm not gonna use like the med injector, I'm not gonna use like any blood at all, like collect anything, and just beat the game in 4 hours. I'm not sure if I can do that. Obviously beating the game on insanity would also like make it a lot better to get stuff. But the thing is, I think I would want to do insanity once I already got unlimited ammo. I mean, I've seen that people were able to beat this game in like under 2 hours. Probably also using a bunch of this stuff already. Let's just get this map. Let's get the master manual. Let's get the tactical tracker. Should I even like care about the weapons for now? Maybe I should just get Kotetsu for Grace to have unlimited ammo for a knife. Man, there's gonna be a bunch of replays in this game. I figured it's gonna be hell. It's gonna be hard. This game's gonna be hard. Yeah, let's get Kotetsu. An intense gameplay experience only for those who dare. Play at your own risk. I think I have to like look into how hard Insanity actually is. Maybe I can just like do an Insanity run like as the next run and just like buy a bunch of weapons. I'm definitely gonna replay this game a few times in the future, I think. You can obtain a weapon skin by using a Resident Evil Requiem amiibo. I mean, for that I would need the Resident Evil Requiem amiibos, and I'm not even sure they're available yet. Well, no, that was an interesting ending, wasn't it? Also means before I'm gonna play these two, I'm probably gonna save these two actually. I'm gonna not play these two until I'm doing it for the video review, because these are like for the retrospective, because these are like clear files, so it won't have any of like the extra content yet unlocked, so it's like easier for the actual retrospective. So I think I'm just gonna wait before I play these again on stream, and I'm just gonna play a bunch of run of this game again. Maybe I can also like find a guy that wants like the smartest way to progress after this point. But okay, guys, it was a great experience. I had a lot of fucking fun. I hope I see you